Within dark and forgotten places hide the enemies of the Emperor. You have been chosen to enter such places, and, protected by the best armor the Adeptus Mechanicus can provide, cleanse it. That is the Blood Angels for you. Not the full quote, but I don't want to bore you with long passages. Here we have my star player, Captain Leonardus. Put it like that, it kind of looks like the armor is his cape. The Blood Angels are all about killing, and doing damage to themselves to trade off for more killing power. Did I mention that they like killing people? They have the Black Rage. That is an ability that you will see on many of the Blood Angels. It is used once every 2 turns, and it looks a lot like the Free Fire that we had on Ultramarines and Space Wolves. Except it has a shorter cooldown. And why is that then, you think? This seems like a better ability. Well, this fires at everything within range, and that is everything. So that means friendly objectives and friendly soldiers, if you have any of those in range and vision. So, you gotta be careful with Leonardus here. He will one-shot Marines if I screw up. He's reckless, so once every 3 turns he can take 20% of his max health as damage to gain 1 extra AP. He has Glory of Sanguinius. Once every 3 turns, he may use this ability, and then it's like the one we had with the Ultramarines, except this is for Blood Angels, so everyone gets 40% extra damage and lowers accuracy by 10 for the turn. Then for traits, passives, he has Bloodlust. Killing an enemy heals for 5% of max health, so he heals by killing. Well, this one's fine here to go for. We have Revenge of Sanguinius. Killing an enemy has a 20% chance to return 1 AP. So if he last hits, he has chances of getting more AP. Same with the other thing here, it's only based on last hitting. 15% damage extra with Melter Weapon. So this is my best Melter gun. Let's just bring it up here. Forge Bane, which gives us, well, beyond what it does on its own, it also has a trait that applies to my guy, which is 15% damage mitigation to Captain Leonardus. Then he has Improved Metabolism, which is always active, 1 extra AP, so he starts every turn with 5 AP. He has Warrior of Baal, always active, 30% extra crit when he is below 30% health. And then he has Red Thirst, always active, plus 1 AP if Space Marine, that is himself, is below 25% max health at the beginning of your turn. So when he gets low, he also becomes more angry and deals more death. He's running around with our only Medipack, the best one we have. It's really good. Why not give in to him? He wants to stay alive. He's got a piece of war gear here, Oath of Angels, which is once per mission, gain 25% crit and plus 50% crit damage for every Blood Angel still alive on your team until the end of your next turn. So that's 5, which means he will guaranteed crit, and then he will deal 250% extra crit damage for every Blood Angel still in the team. And then we'll go and look at his weapon here and say on crits it does 150% damage, so it honestly is not that much. I could find a better weapon to combo this with, one that had 400% crit damage, or at least more than 150, which I think is the lowest crit damage thing. I might be able to find a better one to Blood Angels to put that on, so let's hold on. And then the final one here, I believe, is boosting Melter Weapons even further, so he does even more damage. Here. Extra damage to Melter Weapons. Let's see if we can find a better one to get the... What's it called? Oath of Angels. Yeah. Alright. I'll work on that. So next in line is we have our team here. We have 2 tier 4s on this team. Amid is the second one. He comes here. He's an Apothecary. Amid Bloodletter. And even more so than Captain Leonardus, this guy is all about taking damage and dealing it right back. And he is a healing machine, unlike any other. Field Medic, so that's the same as Felix the Ultramarine. Then he's got this cool thing here, Charge. Every 2 turns, he can gain 2 AP, but when he uses it, for the rest of the turn, he cannot shoot. He can still melee, but he can't shoot anymore. You can still use that to heal with the Medicae. So if you even if you're just standing still and shooting, at the end of the turn you can pop charge for 2 extra AP and then choose not to move, then heal for 10% of your AP with Medicae. Amazing. Adrenaline Rush is every 4 turns you take 4 action points from your next turn, which seems to be a medic skill. He's got Brawler, so he likes melee, takes less damage in melee. He's got Revenge of Sanguinius as well, so when he kills people he has a chance to return AP. He's got Dodge, always active, 15% chance to dodge any attack. And I think every character, every unit, that means every enemy too, has a chance at every attack to dodge. And this is a hidden stat. He's got the Covering Fire, so he likes overwatching. And then he's got improved metabolism, so he can move more. 1 extra AP per turn. He's got Urus's Word here, that we saw in the previous episode. Has a chance to take AP away from people when they hit. Then, moving on, War Gear. He's got the Rite of Unceasing Service, which is passive. Unit takes 5% damage every turn, but heals for 20% with every kill. Right? So he takes damage over time, but heals a lot. But the thing about that, it's only good if you are guaranteed that there will be enemies to kill. But he can always heal that damage by himself with the Medicae. So that's why I'm giving it to him. He can always heal himself if I find myself without enemies to kill. But that's always ludicrous to even think about. You will always have enemies to kill. Sometimes we're escaping and such. That doesn't matter. He's still super strong. Really, really good medic and just a super tank. He's got 295 HP to Leonard's. He's got 300. Never mind. Alright. Then we have Astromale and Moriar. It's pretty interesting that they rolled the same name, so I've left it as is. It's also kind of cool because all these 3 are the exact same guy, except Astromale here, who's then the leader, arguably, is high level, where Moriar and Moriar are both level 2, I believe. Both of them, yeah. So they haven't seen that much action. But then we have Astromale of Terra, who is kind of like Cronus, but of course a lower, less strong version because he's on tier 3. He's got the Whirlwind. And he's got the Black Rage, so he's all about spinny moves. This one fires at everything in range with his little melter gun here. So it's not as dangerous as Leonard's, but he can hit allies with it. And this one gives us killing an enemy heals for 5% of maximum health. That's also with his melee weapon, so that's a good little combo. He's got melee damage mitigation, melee weapon damage increased. Then he's got the Triage, where he heals allies that he stands next to. He's got posture, so always active. Every time he kills an enemy, he gets an additional 10% dodge chance for the next turn, and that stacks. So he can, if he melee kills a lot of guys, he will be very tanky until the end of the next turn. Then he's got here Red Thirst. If a Space Marine is below 25% health at the beginning of your turn, he gains 1 AP. Okay, let's see if he has high crit chances or crit damages on his weapon. That would make me want to maybe get that War Gear, but maybe we can give this to Amit here. Oh, he needs to get the better Nathesium, by the way. Maybe we give that War Gear that I had to Astromale here. He's got a Purity Seal that gives him damage mitigation, that's right. That's a really good one. But he could just trade it for the grenade. Where is the other one? The Purity. We'll try switching them around. So that now he can guarantee crits on his own side, and he crits for more based on his weapon damage than Captain Leonardus does, and then he gets... Do I have 2 Oath of Angels? I do. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, I have 2 of them. Well, then we are keeping them both. And Moriar, they are they have some decent weaponry. This guy has a sword. Swords are different in that they give a 20% chance that a blow in melee will be parried, absorbing 80% of the damage. They can also retaliate, but that's sort of their gimmick, swords. And then this one also gives a 15% chance to dodge attacks. And these guns here don't have anything special to them. There's tier 3 weapons usually don't have an ability associated with them. That's only tier 4 weapons. And the one over here, we have a Tempest's Teeth sword. You know what, I could put that on the other Moriar as well and then have them completely identical. I think we will do that. Now this guy has a flamer in hand. We have another Infernus pistol. Let's make them identical, because why not? It's kind of fun. Here. 2 chainswords, and this chainsword does extra damage when targets below 50% health, and also has the block. Good, good, good. Alright. Oh, and Astromale sword, is that special? Yeah, oh yeah, it's a Blood Angel only even, so it also gives killing an enemy has a 20% chance to return 1 AP. Alright, and Blood Angel only. Yeah. Very good. Alright, let's run the mission. Before we go, I want to go in here and say drowning pools. I'm going to read this text aloud. It's very short, and it just gives some more story to it. So, this is the first chapter, and the first mission in chapter 1. That's the one we already did. The kill team have boarded the hive ship and are making their way to the biomass pools with an experimental atrophying agent. If delivered correctly, the agent will eat the hive ship from the inside. Then we did infection in the previous episode. Oh, here. Trapped amongst the now infected biomass pools, the kill team must defend themselves from an enemy counterattack and find a way out. And now we're going into Labyrinth. The hive ship has been infected with the atrophying agent. The kill team must hack their way through narrow flesh canals to reach an outer skin of the dying ship. Heroic. And in we go. Weapons with rapid fire will fire larger volleys at enemies closer than half the weapon's range. That's all bolter weapons. I don't think any other weapons have that. It's a cool Space Marine picture. There we go.
We have a means of escape. These narrow channels will lead you to the edge of the ship. Blast and hack through any membrane walls that bar your path.
Alright, so this is a very simple mission. The Space Wolves are also good for this one, but definitely the Dark Blood Angels will be as well. It's all about hacking through these walls. Here. These doors, or whatever you want to call them. These membranes, and then get up here. Enemies will be spawning behind us. I don't think in front of us, but there's always a bunch of enemies within these walls here, and as I said, they will be coming from behind us, so we gotta get a move on. Leonatus is here, Amit is here. Amit can lead the front through here. We'll go through 2 paths. Come up here. Let's see, the one behind will probably be a Moria. I think I want to send Leonatus the other way. Let's get this Moria out of the way. They kind of use this. Just want to use our good Blood Angels. At least the tier 4s are the ones that we want to feed XP as much as possible. So here we are using the Black Rage. The way vision works in this game is if you have a clear line of sight from one space to another, then with a straight line, then you get vision, and that can cut corners, so like here, but he doesn't have vision to this tile here, and so from here I'm sure that he can't hit any of my guys, or his teammates, so he can do the Black Rage in here. You know what, he should shoot at the door, normally, yeah, so if he doesn't get it, then I don't want to use the ability to open the door. Because then enemies on the other side could attack him. Where are you? Follow this guy. Okay. Now we don't get a lot of AP with this team. Space Wolves would have been my secondary choice for this mission for sure. Let's use the thing here from Amit and move up. I'm sure we will find enemies. Alright, so then... Oh, no, now we can't do the Black Rage, because now he would shoot my allies. Whoops, or his allies. Let's just use a stun grenade right here. Make them not move, and then move on. for the next door. The doors count as enemies in every way, shootable skin wall, and they do give XP. So I usually cut down all the walls while moving through the missions. And he missed the wall. Well done, Astromale. Now just move up and commence the murder. One more from here. He can't see any of his allies, so then to be sure that that is the case, I will move further up. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. Then we will do... Let's just do this here with minus 10 accuracy, but 40% extra damage for everyone. And then shoot. Okay, now he's of course going to be missing a little bit. Okay, they moved too much. Yeah, didn't get the kill on that one, and not on that one either. Alright. Disappointing. Amit. Moving flesh walls, easy. There's some jokes to be made in there, if you're wondering. I'm thinking it too. Let's see. Do that. Leonatus take the kill. Okay, maybe not. If you don't wanna, it's fine. Okay. This is disappointing, guys. Ah, Jesus. Embarrassing me in front of the crowd. Kill it. Huh, he got it. The last one. And now this Moria won't be able to move up, but he can overwatch behind us. And Amit here will have to endure. He can, I'm sure. Good chance that he will in fact kill it. Yeah. And then he heals for HP that he doesn't have. And he gained an AP from it. Look at that. Alright. I don't hope the melee guys hit Leonatus. And of course Amit can't counter. When they do that little jerky motion, that means they dodged an attack. Here they are spawning behind us. So try to murder that one. Nice. Now we come up here. See if we can cut these walls open. Yeah. There now, just can start moving or removing guys from the other side. It's slow going. Let's just move him to the side. Someone else can take point. Meat shields up front. Okay. Try again. Okay, I also want to get the wall before we leave it behind. So now we will have to use the charge if we want to come up and murder this guy in melee, which is good to use against ranged units, because they can't counter. And melee generally does a little bit more damage, but on the other hand, you only get one attack, which can then miss, and then you do no damage at all. Where shooting usually fires a volley, and at least some of them will usually hit, so you have a higher minimum damage. Average, at least. Come on, counter. God damn it, man. They're missing a lot today. I am disappointed. I can understand Moriar and Moriar because they are green, but Astromale is a veteran of many campaigns. Oh, come on. Okay. Gotta reserve some AP for people getting out of the way. which we don't have right now, which is too bad. Yeah, we won't be able to move far here. Hold on. Come on, Amit, show me that Medicaid crit. Oh, another one here, okay. Let's come at it from the other side. Give it a poke with Moria first. Another miss. I doubt we will one-shot it, but we will try. Okay. Another miss. Donatus can come over here. Well, you know what? We can move up one. And then just overwatch behind us. It's nice to have someone covering the back. Let's do it like this. We can speed it up. Oh, and we did get to take the shot. Nice. Yeah, got one off. That's fine. Murder. Murder. Lottie murder. I've got another one in here. So now he can use Black Rage. He can't hit his allies here. And then Whirlwind attack. And he's still got another AP. Got him. Nice. Let's take point with Moria. Well, he took a lot of damage. I shouldn't. Ah. Okay. Maybe we can get Amit to heal him this turn. Well, we definitely can. Come up there. Amit comes over here. And this is the first time you guys see me do a medic ability, but here we go. It's the only healing we brought with us for the Morias. They don't heal on their own. Now don't open the door yet, because we're not ready to deal with whatever's on the other side. Here we go. Probably we'll have someone coming from behind. No? Okay. I'll take it. Some peace of quiet. Breach. Nothing? Okay. Well, we could overwatch here. Well, let's see what's on the other side of this door. Come up here with Esther Mail. Oh, this is Esther Mail. Yeah, this is Esther Mail. Well, of course it is. Never mind. Alright, we've got an enemy there. Nothing on the other side. Esther Mail won't be able to take care of it. Let's say Moria here could shoot at it. It's not really his specialty. Yeah, he didn't get it. Okay. But I'm sure Leonardus can take it. And then he can move up further. He would have 1 AP if I go around the corner. Let's go here. And no one. Nice. So then I can probably enter here. Looks like it's empty. There might be one right there. Yeah, okay. Well, too late now. Move in here. And Mr. Moria here will have to retaliate and kill that guy. Otherwise, he might die himself here. He's not immune to critical hits or anything, so... Let's see. Oh, he blocked that one. Okay, good. Here's a good counter. Nice. Miss. And another retaliation, but it failed. Okay. Yeah, he's in a bad spot, and we do want him to live, even though he's not that important to me. It's still, I mean, XP is XP, and if we bring him along again, we would want him to be higher level, so... At least he doesn't have that much stored up that we will lose. That's always nice. Can I hit an ally from here? I can, so I need to move if I want to do Black Rage, but that's fine. We'll move up here. Then Black... let's do the ability... Let's do this ability. This is the... Now we will guarantee crits. Oh, and we missed. Dang it. Move on up. There should be another enemy in here, but we can't hit him. Alright. Oh, we can with the Black Rage. The Black Rage has a tendency to not obey range limits. Let's see. Yeah, shoots at everything within vision, which is kind of interesting. Now he gained AP from that shot, so we can move to... It won't be enough. No, let's move up here. Okay. Moving through this gate. I was about to say gate. It's a removable skin, shootable skin wall, not a cuttable skin wall. Move up, use your special ability to get more AP, and then murder. It's countering, but it missed. Oh, there's another one hiding here. Just throw a stun grenade at its face. Astromale will take care of this wall. We run up. It's a fairly short mission. It should be over in a minute. Still nothing from behind. Alright. Probably pretty lucky. Well, we have made good time, and this team is super strong. We're still far too powerful for these low-level things, but I didn't want to start the campaign at the later chapters, so we're doing the whole thing, and then we also get to level our guys a little bit as we move towards the later chapters, so they're more prepared for that. Because right now I don't think they're strong enough to beat the game, not even if I pulled out my strongest team. At least that's been the case in the past. Oh, we won't make it out this turn. Oh, we also need to cut down this stupid wall. Black Rage. And whirlwind attack. Let's use the crit thing. Just because we want to get through this wall fast. Yep. And then we can run. Oh, they might still get a shot at the rear guard here. I doubt it, but you never know. Oh, here they come. But we're just gonna leave. I'm not gonna risk his life over staying. For a little bit of XP, it's fine. Out we go. And we can move on to the next mission. Victory. We'll go and spend their XP as always. We also get a card. Okay. This is a graph gun. I already have this one. Graph guns, I have tried to make graph guns work, and they don't. Well, we can have a look at one. They steal AP from guys, but it doesn't work on Overwatch because they're already doing their turn, so you don't get to steal AP from them, and then it doesn't work on the next turn, so it only works on your turn. That's one thing. And then this graph gun that we just got specifically combos with being on Overwatch, but since it doesn't work, it's just a bad combo ability. It's just... Graph guns are just bad, but theoretically good against bosses and such, because they can stealing 2 AP from a boss that has 4 AP severely limits his ability to do anything. But that one Marine that is carrying the graph gun will be doing 10% of the damage that he usually does, and like I said, it doesn't work on Overwatch, so it's very specific uses, and definitely not in these early stages, but maybe later. Ramble. Let's have a look at graph guns for those that are curious. Ooh, look at this. I don't have a Space Wolf melee guy. Graph guns, where are they? Here. We have 2 of these Death Pride. Target loses 2 AP on the next turn, and it doesn't stack, so you can't take 4 AP from a guy. 100% chance to stun, which is a lie, because it doesn't stun. Space Marine remains on Overwatch even if damaged. That sounds cool. Just that the stun thing, the AP thing, doesn't work on Overwatch, so... At least in my testing. I haven't tested it a lot. I gave up on it really quickly. Let's go in and look at our Space Marines. Captain Leonardus is ready to upgrade. At this point, there's nothing else for him to spend XP except on levels, so every time you can afford it, we just do it. This gun you're carrying, Forgebane. It has really high accuracy, actually. Okay. I was thinking about not leveling his accuracy, because if he ends up getting a gun with more accuracy on it, then... Right now it's at 92. So missing is very unlikely, but sometimes we use this ability with minus 10% accuracy, and there's nothing else boosting his accuracy. Might as well get it to 100%. For those few shots that are missed are worth a lot with a melter gun that only shoots volleys of 1. So I'm giving him accuracy here. And then the 2 Warriors will have leveled up, and they both need accuracy so that they hit more. Because they have atrocious accuracy. One more? 700 for this one, okay. 3 levels up, nice. Probably the same over here. They're not guaranteed to get the same, because it depends on what last hits they got. 800 on this guy. They can have friendly competition, the other one 260. They've seen the same amount of missions. I wish you had, like, stats on your guys. Yeah, there's no stat screen on how many missions they've been on and stuff like that. That would have been pretty cool. There's a little arrow here that doesn't do anything, and there's a little arrow here that I can't click. It doesn't do anything. Whatever. Alright, that's it for this episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed the space... the space... What? No, what are they called? God damn it. Blood Angel team. Space Angels. Whatever. That's it for this episode, folks. I hope you're enjoying. If you want to see any special team comps, please let me know. I'd be interested in trying it out. For now, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.